This is a aluminum frame. It's fucking close as shit that you can get it. Commercial tinting 101. Okay. It is limo tint, and when you see it, you won't be able to see perhaps 1/32 of a gap of light, but to me that's acceptable. Here you go, boss.
It's a different size window.
On this aluminum frame, there's not a whole lot of shit you can do. There's a lot of dirt, so all you gotta do is flush it down, and then don't disturb it. Your distribution of the film is gonna be direly important. I use very minimal water, so I don't have to flush crap from up there and then come down.
I have a question, Mike.
Yeah.
So the sun's shining through this glass right now. It's hot. How's
Yep.
that going to affect you putting the tint on there without it drying out before you?
That's a very good question. The answer to that is this is a small enough panel that I'm going to lubricate it and have all those thoughts in mind about being installed in direct sun. So I'm going to slam it where it needs to be at, lube my film enough, and we should be golden, and you'll be seeing this right live on the tube right now to see if my statements are correct or not.
Do you always start at the bottom?
Yes, because at the bottom it's a point of where it's going to stop because of the ledge. And then I'm just going to roll it up like this. My film didn't touch anything. It didn't curl. It didn't do anything but lay exactly where it needs to be at. And this right here, what I'm going to do is direly important. Start at the top, look at every fucking corner, and be sure and seal it. That way there's no crap, zero crap coming from up there down here. So use whatever little squeegee like that, and you're golden. Once you're sealed that, you can fucking look at this one for 10 minutes and nothing's gonna happen. But if you don't seal this, shit's gonna start migrating down and you're done. So people that use these things and slam them real hard, what you're doing is pushing water. It's gonna hit the channel, bring whatever fucking crap, and go into the film, and you see this lid full of shit all the time, and you say to your trainees or somebody else, there's no other way to do it. Of course there is. I'm showing you right now. Do it with a lot of finesse, of course, and take it to town, and you'll be 100% good, and with zero, and I mean zero contamination. Don't do this because you're gonna open up film, do straight squeegees here, and in cars the same shit. Always straight. I know this is square with no curve, but you can always mess up with bad distribution, and very experienced commercial flat glass guys will tell you that that is 100% true. I'm not saying use the squeegee. You can use this, just don't bang it. So we're gonna do this, and of course distribution is still correct, you know, like this slowly. And we're pretty much done. I'm gonna get one of these guys that are also used in auto. It doesn't matter, you can still use it here because all you wanna do is seal the lip, get it free of water, like that. And you're pretty much done. And I can show you right now what is going on here, okay? So I'm done all over. I have no shit or problems, and you can see pretty much what 1/32 of a gap is. It's pretty much nothing. And this is a limo tint on a garage door in Ron Harris's place here in San Antonio. We want to give him a little bit of privacy because the man has tons of shit in here, and I don't want him for anybody to steal the stuff in here by looking inside, because there's some other shops back there. Anyway, that tutorial 101, 102, perhaps even 201 is done. Guys, appreciate it. Have a great day.